David here, Weekly Wheeler. Today is 8th of February. Time is 7 o'clock in the evening, so markets close. Looking at the November wheat contract yearly with monthly candles, long-term view, and we're looking here at price closing last on Friday night tonight, 152.40. We can clearly identify here we have now. Just refreshing the chart there. We have got in place now a lower high, swing high in place here, 194. We've got a falling, flattening here, SMA 60, and that comes in at 137.57. We had a swing high here, and that was 154.75. We're now closing below that, so I see more downside potential. The key number comes in at 150. If that breaks, then we test the 30 SMA 149, and then the obvious place where this market is going to run eventually is come down and test the SMA 60 at 137. That's what we're looking at. Let's pop up the November monthly chart. See January's big red candle here, and we're in February here, and we've got a red candle forming here. Let's have a look, see how we have done on the weekly. We're preceding that. We've had 3 falling weekly candles during January. End of January, we had a little bit of, it's refreshing again. Had a little bit of a respite, and you can see here that we're now testing this bottom, this swing low candle here. On the weekly, we've broken the 60 SMA too. On the daily chart here, we can clearly see the stochastic now well locked in, so we're forming a downwards trend. We've got these lower highs in place here at the present moment, and at the moment we're testing this swing low here. We filled the gap here. Notice here that we were looking for a bounce last week because we were testing the lows. We tried to have a bounce back over the SMA 10. Simple moving average 10, this green line here, 154. That failed, and we've gone down, wham, back down to test a low here of 151.50. Just go on the technical chart here. This is my ideas at the present moment. So we've seen on the November contract high 176, a low of 143. The 50% retracement level comes in at 160, 159.97. We gapped through that during January, came down. We looked to test the support line of 61 retracement 156. We broke straight through that. We're now testing a swing low here. The Custer's last stand is down here, 78% retracement 150.75. That we could see tested next week. And then we've drawn in a bottom lower channel line here where with the low swing lows. That opens the door to go down and test the lows, contract lows of 143 to 145. So that's where we look at the moment. Any pullback or reverse upward movement would be selling opportunity. We would look for a reaction of this 156 level. That would take place next week, or even 155, but we would not see any change of this downwards momentum at the moment until we cleared 160 or went up test this trend line here. Let's look on the May contract, the old crop. This has been stuck within this level since end of October, 175 to 170. At the moment, it doesn't seem to want to break below this 170, and I see more of the same on that. So next week, keep an eye on if we do see any reaction of this swing low here, and I'll put an update this time next week. Thanks for watching.